Hi, I'm your wilderness explorer, Dina the Explorer, and I'm on a journey exploring the structure and function of protein domain. Look, it's a rare footage of protein domain dancing and my teammates, and I'm not sure why they are doing this. Protein domains are structural and functional basic unit of protein. Domain is a specific region that can form a distinct function. This protein can act autonomously or coordinate with other protein domain. Today, I'll emphasize on 5 types of domain: DNA binding domain, catalytic domain, structural domain, protein-protein interaction domain, and membrane spanning domain. We're picking up a wild catalytic domain here. Catalytic domain functions in lowering the activation energy for a chemical reaction to happen. One of the examples is the protein kinase domain. The protein kinase domain has N-terminal, which has a structure of 5 beta sheet strand and alpha helices and act as ATP binding site. Next is the C-terminal, consists of 6 alpha helices and act as substrate binding site. Then, activation loop helps in binding of ATP and magnesium with the help of the FG motif. Lastly, it is the catalytic loop. It is where non-essential amino acid interact and includes in HRD motif. Wait, guys, it's the DNA binding domain. DNA binding domain binds to DNA which control gene expression. One of the examples is the homeodomain. Homeodomain has a structure of 3 alpha helices with the total amino acid of 60. And it functions in regulating body parts formation and pattern in embryonic stage. I didn't expect to see the structural domain dating at Jambatan Cinta. Structural domain. It functions in providing structural support to protein and also involved in the formation of large complexes. One of the examples of this domain is the coil-coil domain. This domain has the structure of hydrophobic residue and polar amino acid. It functions in gene regulation, signal transduction, oligomerization, and transport of other molecules. Look, across the road, it's the protein-protein interaction domain. Protein-protein interaction domain. It is responsible in signal transduction and also organize large protein complexes and its activity. One of the examples is the PDZ domain. This domain has the structure of 6 beta strand in a barrel-like structure and bind to short peptide sequences. Next, it is function in organizing protein complexes and regulate activity of binding partners. Look, it's the membrane spanning domain. Membrane spanning domain function in cellular adhesion and recognition, and also transport and channel formation. Examples is the alpha helical transmembrane domain. This domain has the structure of alpha helical configuration of cell membrane and general helical length of 20 to 30 amino acid. It functions in protein structure maintenance and ion transportation. To conclude our exploration on structure and function of protein domain, we can conclude that protein domain serves as a modular unit that can contribute to the overall architecture and versatility of protein. By studying this domain, scientists can unravel critical information about the 3D structure, conservation sequence, and functional role. That's all from me, Dina the Explorer. Don't forget to keep on exploring. See you next time. Bye! These are the references that we used. It's a rare footage of protein domain dancing.
Tak sampai.